I've been married for 18 years. My wife has always been a good wife. She gave me 4 sons and 1 daughter. Some time ago I had a prostate problem and went through a series of tests, but the doctor told me I was born sterile. I was completely shocked. I have 5 kids. How could that be? I didn't want to accuse my wife unfairly, so I went to 3 other hospitals. The results were exactly the same. I was torn apart inside. I was afraid of being unfair to the kids, and also to their mother. When the kids were asleep, I took some of their hair for a DNA test, and at dawn, I took it to the lab. The doctor said the results would take a month because the analysis was very precise. I walked out of the lab feeling like I was about to collapse. During that month, doubt ate away at my heart. I started pulling away from the kids, pushing them, yelling at them. My wife took them away and asked me quietly, "What's wrong? Do you want me to make you something to eat?" I rejected everything. I looked at her neck, and a strange impulse came over me, the urge to strangle her. That night I fell asleep watching TV in the living room. I woke up at 6 in the morning after a night full of nightmares, where I killed my wife and my children, and then killed myself. I sat outside the house, watching from a distance, secretly keeping an eye on her. She barely went out, and no one came to visit her. 1 week before the expected results, I went to push the lab, and they told me it would be delayed another week. I almost lost my mind. I left the lab and decided to see my closest friend. He works in import and export, and for years he has supported me like a brother. When he saw me, he asked what was wrong, and I told him everything through tears. He smiled slightly and said, "That's all? Those are your children. Your wife is innocent. Don't let suspicion destroy you." He gave examples of people who had children and years later discovered they were sterile and said the results would prove it. I calmed down a little, but at home I was still irritable. My wife asked why I got back at 7 and I yelled, "What does it have to do with you? I come back late if I want to." The kids came over like always to play with me, but I yelled, "Anyone who comes close, I'll hit them. Stay away. I'm sick and exhausted." While I was saying that, my heart was breaking. That night, I fell asleep again in front of the TV in the living room. The next day, I went to see him again. When I parked in front of his company, I saw my wife walking out. I was surprised, but I didn't suspect anything, because he is my close friend. I got a call and waited 30 minutes in the car. Then I went in to talk to him, but he didn't mention that my wife had been there. At that moment, suspicion pierced my heart like a needle. I went back home and asked my wife, "Did you go out today?"